Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Big developments in the trial of the man accused of killing a Clemson student. You'll hear from those who were there when the shooting happened.
Greenville's new police chief, Ken Miller, is officially on the job. We'll tell you how he plans to get familiar with the city.
This is all that is left of Tent City in Greenville County. I'm WYFF's Nigel Robertson. Coming up, we'll tell you what happened to the people who called this home.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Michael Cogdill.
And I'm Gabrielle Komorowski in tonight for Carol, and we are going to begin tonight with the first look at the weather.
Chief Meteorologist John Sesrich is right here. John, severe weather for the last hour or so, right?
Yeah, it's just popped up, Michael and Gabrielle, and in fact, we just got a new warning from the National Weather Service. This came out literally just seconds ago, and it does include central part of Greenville County now and northwestern part of Lawrence County. If we can put up our live weather warning crawl, that would be great right now to keep the people informed. And we'll go ahead. You can see this thunderstorm has developed over downtown Greenville. It actually developed over Berea, moving into downtown Greenville. Very heavy rain, lots of lightning associated with this thunderstorm as it's making its way off to the southeast. So it's going to move through the Golden Strip area. You folks in Simpsonville, Malden, maybe eventually into Travelers Rest, and eventually maybe right along Interstate 385 all the way down into the northwestern part of Lawrence County. So we'll have to watch this cell very closely. Otherwise, we did have some wind damage and some large hail being reported from a thunderstorm around Tigerville. 66-mile-per-hour winds from that thunderstorm that developed about an hour ago that started all the severe weather in northern Greenville County. They also had anywhere from dime to quarter-size hail associated with that same thunderstorm, which has weakened now, and it's now moving into northwestern part of Spartanburg County. So I'll keep you updated with the watches and warnings across the area throughout the newscast. Now back to you, Gabrielle and Michael.
Okay, thank you, John. For the first time, we are hearing the scary moments that led up to the murder of a Clemson student.
WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither is live and local in Pickens County tonight. And Mandy, many of the witnesses today were actually friends of the victim, right?
Well, that's right, and they described being beaten before the gun went off. In day 2 of the trial of Lester DeVaria Mosley, friends who witnessed the murder of Clemson student Stephen Gritch took the stand. Jonathan Reardon testified he was sitting next to Gritch in the Chimney Ridge apartment on December 8, 2012, when the suspects came through the back door. Reardon says he was hit so hard his head was bleeding, his ears were ringing, and he was only semi-conscious.
He pistol whipped me with the butt end of the pistol once, and I was so surprised, and it was kind of just surreal. I didn't really know what to do, and I was kind of in a daze, so he hit me again, and that's when I went down on the floor.
Kevin Keck was also at the apartment and talked about the moment the gun went off.
We were looking around to see where a bullet hole was in the wall or whatever, and JT yelled, "Steve." So we looked down and Steve didn't get up. And he was shot, I guess, and he rolled over. And everyone said, "Steve, are you okay?" And he had a real calm look on his face, and he just said no. And that was all he said. It was over.
3 of the suspects who say they were with Mosley that night testified that they had only planned to steal marijuana and leave. Gritch's roommate, Rob McKinley, testified that he had been selling the drug out of the apartment. Right before the crime, McKinley says he had gotten a large shipment in, 2 pounds of marijuana worth $5,000. McKinley told jurors he put the marijuana in a backpack and jumped out of a bathroom window with 2 others when they heard the suspects come in. And all 3 of the suspects who have pled guilty to lesser charges in this case all pointed to Mosley as the shooter. However, yesterday Mosley's attorney said that his client is innocent of murder. The trial resumes tomorrow morning at 9:30. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4, live in Pickens County.
Mandy, thank you. Moving to Anderson County now, the sheriff's office tells us deputies busted a crime ring. Take a look. These 9 people face numerous charges from burglary and grand larceny to possession of stolen goods. Deputies say the robberies happened in the Belton Honeypath area during July and August of this year. The ring members were arrested over a 3-week period. The sheriff's office says the group looked for targets of opportunity to support their illegal drug habit. Henderson County deputies say they arrested this man, Horacio Perez Solis. He is charged with statutory rape. Deputies say the case involves a 13-year-old runaway. Perez Solis is being held in the Henderson County Jail on a $150,000 bond.
The Spartanburg Park, where a child was killed and 28 others hurt, is getting a new look. You may remember 6-year-old Benji Easler died here in Cleveland Park after that miniature train he was riding crashed in March of 2011. Investigators say the train's driver was simply going too fast that day. The Herald Journal tonight reports that Spartanburg County Council voted on a plan to redesign the park, and the new plans do not include the miniature train. Council members say the families of the children riding the train that day when it crashed did not want the train to return.
As of tonight, Greenville County has officially evicted everyone from the area known as Tent City. At one point, an estimated 100 homeless men and women called that area home. WYFF News 4's Nigel Robertson reports.
It was rough. It wasn't exactly something you want to live.
For many, like Daniel Jones, this was home.
It was depressing, yeah. It was very depressing. But life on the street is something you kind of become accustomed to.
The 22-year-old is now in the rehabilitation program at the Salvation Army. He used to live in Tent City, under the Pete Hollis Bridge in Greenville County. He no longer can. It's now closed. The county is taking over the property as of Tuesday night, fearing what would happen to people like Daniel.
It's been a little frightening. We didn't know if we could pull it off.
Reed Lehman says a number of agencies spent the last few months getting the homeless here the help they needed.
The key partners were United Ministries, Triune Mercy Center, Salvation Army, Miracle Hill, and Greenville Mental Health.
You see, people here weren't just homeless. They were dealing with addictions to drugs and alcohol and even mental problems. Now, they are gone. All of them who wanted help have been placed somewhere. Daniel Jones calls it bittersweet.
Yes and no. It was good because it prompted other agencies to jump in and help, and it's also bad because some of the people can't get the help, so there's really nowhere for them to go. They just have to drift, find a new location.
That was Nigel Robertson reporting. Now, Greenville County says it plans on turning the old Tent City property into a county storage location.